On and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Chopped weakly to the left. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn to. In now, Tommy Pham. He'll start things off now against Tim Lincecum. A high fastball is in there. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Cardinals. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
That's when you're looking for a ball inside. That ball's all the way in. He still pulls his hands through and gets a base hit to the outfield.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Lincecum ready. The 0-1 pitch swung on and missed. The throw. The 0-2 coming now from Lincecum. And this is going to be a foul ball.
That's a good pitch right there, right on the corner with the fastball. Good job to foul it away with 2 strikes, though.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
1-2. Here it comes. Grounded to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the home team. And I'm looking down there at the steady third baseman, Evan Longoria. This guy has been so steady at third since the day he broke into the big leagues. You don't want to hit it his way, particularly when he's playing in Tampa. He just eats it up on that carpet.
Ready with the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit to short. Gloved by Turner. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting 7th, shortstop.
Coming to the plate now, Greg Garcia. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 0-1 delivery. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run in scoring position, but the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
Dribbled to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping into the box, Evan Longoria. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. First offering on its way. Smoke toward third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Cardinals. And I'm looking at the switch hitting Dexter Fowler. I love watching this guy play defense. Tall, lanky. I didn't realize how big he was till I stood right next to him. He's 6'5". No wonder he can cover so much ground in the outfield.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! A solo shot here to left. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Batting six.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
Ryan Zimmerman.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fowler has a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting seventh. Left
Here's
fielder.
Marcell Ozuna. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
And he pops it up back behind second base. Jerko is under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. Stepping up now, Jose Martinez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Started that swing a bit too early. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Lynn.
First pitch now from Lincecum. Lance Lynn swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
So he got him swinging. Lance Lynn goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Dexter Fowler is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is under it, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Illinois is striding in. Tim Lincecum. He'll get us going in the home half of it. Inning number 3. Doug Drabeck is into the on-deck circle now, so that's going to be all for Tim Lincecum.
Doug Drabeck.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Batting 9th.
So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Fowler looking up. Gone!
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple. And if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A man at third with 1 away. To short, hit hard. Garcia comes up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. He grounds it sharply to third. Reined in. Throw on to Carpenter gets him, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the Doug Drabeck answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Ready for another chance. Number 11 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 11.
I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Number 11 goes down to become the first out here in the 4th.
Jerko.
Into the box now, Jed Jerko. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Tommy Pham. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. First pitch of the at bat. Skied into very shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Evan.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Hot shot to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
First offering on its way. Hit in the air to center field. Moving under it, Pham. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Ryan Zimmerman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Pham ranging back. Gone!
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Pham will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The pitcher.
Digging in to try it again, Doug Drabick. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Also, that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the book.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Lynn comes set, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Throw on to second for force, and the side is retired. But two come across.
Leading off for the Cardinals, first baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 4, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Greg Garcia is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. Pitch on the way. Slice down the left side, but foul. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive. So striding in, Jose Martinez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here it comes on 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Card digging in and looking for more. Andrew McCutchen. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. This one here is for the second baseman, Jerko. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Tyler Lyons going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. In now, Justin Turner, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. No hits to this point. From the stretch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
That's just a great baseball play. The pitcher executed his pitch, but the hitter was better, stayed with it, got a ball down, and drove it through.
Stepping in now, Evan Longoria. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Now batting.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Fowler has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Ryan Zimmerman. He comes in 1-for-2 with that home run he hit earlier. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Fowler ranging back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Eric Fryer will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
41, Eric Fryer.
A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Well, that was an impressive swing. A fastball, as he'll hit a foul ball home run with it, but he got out in front of it a little bit too much. Timing just a tad off. I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now another 1-2. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Turner's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Outstanding range on display that time. And here's the data from Show Track. I didn't think he was going to get to that one, but he did. And then to complete the play, he made a fantastic throw right on the money. That batter's got to feel like he got robbed on that ball. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Hit hard to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. To first. He is out.
Now batting, number 11.
Into the box now, number 11. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
And he was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the 3rd guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning when you're rolling out there on the mound. That might have happened here.
He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Ready on 1-2. Hit out towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning, but not before they're able to. Number 60 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 60.
Digging in once again, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
And this is going to be a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Look into Molina now. The 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. And the pitch, and he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Hit hard towards the hole. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, there's another line drive single to start the inning here in the middle innings. I tell you what, they are swinging the bats today. They've had a great game plan. They've been aggressive. They've laid off of balls. They've hit strikes, everything you want, and they're executing to a T.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Doug Drabick is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Fouled back. One and 1. Here it is. High pop up. Jerko is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full. The Saints are out in front here, 8-1. Ready for another chance? Tommy Pham. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Ready once again, Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Carpenter.
This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Gone all the way into the upper deck. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. And that'll be the second out.
The batter, number 35.
Digging in and looking for more, Greg Garcia. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Too high. 1-2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hopped up. And Longoria will make the catch to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose.
Justin Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Pitch on the way. And he misses there. 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Hard on the ground towards short. Garcia takes it in. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
Center fielder number 99.
Stepping in, Aaron Judge. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at a ball down. 2 out, nobody on. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So nothing happening this time around. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Illinois leads it 8-2. Digging in to try it again, Jose Martinez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Ready on 1-2. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And this is popped up. Back behind second. Correa backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting,
Colton Wong will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Wong.
And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. McCutchen going back to the track. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Now batting, right
Here's
fielder,
Dexter Fowler now.
Dexter Fowler.
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he lays off for ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Payoff pitch one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. The payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting, number 11.
Striding in once again, number 11. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Hit sharply on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch, and the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Jed Jerko is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he gets a hanging slider and does a nice job of driving this ball the other way. Great piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And McCutcheon will put this one away, and the inning is over. Cards forced to settle for one. Matt Bowman goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
67, Matt Bowman.
Hit hard to short. Garcia gloves it. A quick out number one.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 15, Doug Drabek.
Now at the plate, Doug Drabek. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. Jerko into shallow center, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We've played 8 full. Illinois is on top here, 8-3. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Matt Carpenter.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Now here it comes. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
At the plate, Yadier Molina. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this is pulled hard but foul. They brought their gloves for that one out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-2 to Molina. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers. And when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can. So he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
0-1, here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. The throw to third. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out.
Well, I understand they need to try and make things happen, but when you're down on the scoreboard, you cannot afford to make outs on the base pass, especially at third.
Into the box, Jose Martinez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Ozuna is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
So no big surprise in this one. The higher division team comes in here and takes care of business. Nice job by them.
8-3 is today's final. Lance Lynn permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Vida Blue, a right-hander out of Louisiana, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down.
Well, he's going to come after you with the breaking ball, it looks like today. First batter, he's already thrown 2 curveballs. He's got himself ahead in the count. This could be a breaking ball game for him.
Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look at it.
Jose Abreu.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, he hung that one, and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he misses 2-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for his strike zone. There's not a lot of umpires in the league that have the kind of respect he does. He's consistent. He's got a great zone.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Anderson picks it up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hanson ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Well, there's a 2-out single by the 3-hitter. Now he can steal the base. There's a lot of things he can do. And most importantly, he gets that 4-hitter to the plate.
Ready now, Evan Longoria. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight. At the plate, Matt Davidson. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
24, Matt Davidson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Lifted in the air out to right. McCutchen on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Batting seventh, center fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Alan Henson. Base is empty and one away following the sac fly. And that's in there for strike one.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
Here it comes on 1-1. Seared down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 36.
Kevin Smith will be next. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base.
For Illinois, center fielder Aaron Judd.
This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for him.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Zimmerman rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. The tag, and they got him coming back to third.
Batting eighth.
Coming to the plate now, find a blue. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And that misses for ball 1. 1 out. No. A runner on second base. Doug Draper. Will grab the bat and hit for the pitcher here. And he misses again, 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
Heading out towards shallow right. Garcia has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of that fastball.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
The 0-1 on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. One and one. Here it comes. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Well, that's another base hit. We're only in the second inning. He's given up 5 hits already. He needs to get back to the dugout, make some adjustments if he wants to continue in this game.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Garcia to the track, to the wall. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
The batter,
here's Carlos Correa now.
Second baseman, Carlos.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side as we get a nice look at the Chicago skyline from above the shores of Lake Michigan. Doug Drabick is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Standing in, Carlos Rodon. 9-1-2 due up.
55. Carlos Rodon.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 2-2. And he bunched him up a bit as this is lined softly over first. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You always hear about position players grinding out at bats. That's the pitcher grinding one out. That's a special at bat when he can do that to the opposing pitcher and wear him down.
Tim Anderson will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
Well, the sun was definitely a factor there, but here's the news. The sun rises every day, and as a player, you've got to find a way to deal with it. A glove, flip down, sunglasses, use something so you can catch the ball. Sometimes easier said than done, though.
2 men are in scoring position for him, so he'll look to make this a 1-run game with a base hit here. 0-1 count and the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. fouled back. Another 1-2 delivery, and that's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away decides not to risk it. Digging in to try it again, Jose Abreu. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1 on its way. And a slider on the inside for strike one. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run is across as well, and they've cut this to 1 at 4-3.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Avisail Garcia is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Well, that fastball's always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes, and it looks so good. Good job of holding up.
Runner at second here with one man out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Longoria is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Matt Davidson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out here and a runner at second. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Correa will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 base hits. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Justin Turner.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Man, this throw is nowhere close. As we take a look at it, you can see it sail high and down the right field line of the bag. Not sure he rushed the throw or he just lost the grip as it left his hand, but he's not going to be happy with himself about that throw.
Evan Longoria is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Hit hard on the ground is short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
That's just a great baseball play. The pitcher executed his pitch, but the hitter was better, stayed with it, got a ball down, and drove it through.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Comes set and the 0-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Ready for another chance? Ryan Zimmerman, a base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-3 game.
Well, they get the 2-out RBI, but I go back to that error earlier in the inning that set the whole inning up. And the way it's playing out right now, that may really hurt them.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Backhanded. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. The pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Alan Henson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here it comes on 1-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Kevin Smith will be next. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. The windup and the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Gloved by Turner. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Stepping into the box, Doug Drabeck. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Matt, this is a crazy game. I mean, the thing you stress, right? First pitch strikes. He's doing it 80% of the time. He's throwing first pitch strike to hitters. The problem is he's giving them too much to hit, and as a result, they've been hitting him hard. Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings, big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play. There's been a big influx of pitchers that can swing the bats, and he's one of them. Nice line drive swing right there. They've got some athletes in the game now.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit hard to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
That's when you're looking for a ball inside. That ball's all the way in. He still pulls his hands through and gets a base hit to the outfield.
Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Cabrera. And this one is gone. A home run.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you can see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone. But clearly that didn't matter.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this will land foul shy of the wall. A 1 pitch on its way. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like you did right here. Nice job.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball called for strike 2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
And Longoria swings and misses. A good pitch there, and he's down on strikes for the first out.
Center fielder
ready for another
99.
shot now. Aaron Judge comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set, and the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hanson going back on it. Still ranging back. And it's gone.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Now batting.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
Now the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hanson is in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The pitcher, number 15.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Doug Drabek. A hit in 2 tries so far. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. And it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, Tyler Saladino will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 20, Tyler Saladino.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Chicago, shortstop Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to. Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
0-1 count and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready with the 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Abreu. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
And that's in there, 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hot shot to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Chris Beck gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Abreu is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Digging in once again, Andrew McCutchen. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Hansen is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in now, Carlos Correa. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But he just missed his extra bases. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Garcia looks up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. Ready for another chance? Avisail Garcia, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Avisail Garcia.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit. He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. Well, this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. Into the box, Matt Davidson. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. To short. Turner has it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The batter, number 10, Second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Yohan Moncada. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now
Alan Hansen the next to
fielder.
bat. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Evan Longoria. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Evan Longoria.
Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hansen is after it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. Aaron Judge will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. In now, Doug Drabeck. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting. Catcher.
Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. And that gives Andrew McCutchen an opportunity this inning with 2 out. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the shrubbery and gone. That one just kept going and going. You won't see many long balls hit farther than that this season, and as Show Track tells us, it carried a projected 460 feet. That's big boy territory. Carlos Correa is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, he's struggling. The team's doing well. And what's he do? He goes up there and swings the ball out of the zone. I want to be in the action, too. That's what he's thinking with that swing. Now, that's some good hitting. You hear the cliche, good hitting, but that is. He fouls off a changeup with 2 strikes. Very difficult to do.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Kevin Smith will be next. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Ozuna. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Carlos Sanchez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Carlos Sanchez.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Fouled back. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Digging in and looking for more, Tim Anderson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
No strike.
Three and 0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now. 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Skied into straightaway right. McCutchen is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Left fielder number 50.
So 2 away here is the Sox bat in the 7th. And striding in is the left fielder, Melky Cabrera. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hits this one hard the other way. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Ready once again, Jose Abreu. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 delivery. Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, look at Turner. He goes to first. What a play. The defense. Juan Minaya enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Juan Minaya.
At the plate, Justin Turner. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And he lays off for ball 1. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Garcia. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Evan Longoria. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Garcia. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball was down, and he just scooped it out and drove it through the infield.
Stepping in now, Ryan Zimmerman. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
The 0-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors and no one left on. So here is Avisail Garcia. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Avisail Garcia.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Correa ranging up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Baseman number 24.
So striding forward now, Matt Davidson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen, as you can see there. They're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And it'll remain 1-2 as this is fouled back right off the catcher's mask that time, as he may need a second to clear the cobwebs here. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Ozuna is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Alan Henson. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And that misses inside, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is on his horse, and that ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Marcell Ozuna. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. The
I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
15, Doug Drabek.
Standing in now, Doug Drabek. Hit in the air to center field. Hansen has a beat on it. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
Ready now, Gary Sanchez. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Garcia looks up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Now batting, second baseman, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Moncada ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The batter, number 10, shortstop.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here it comes, 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Now a hard liner toward short. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We've played 8 full. The Saints lead this one 22-5. Kevin Smith will be next. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
On the ground up the middle, played on the backhand. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Omar Narvaez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 38, Omar Narvaez.
And a fastball just a bit up. 1 out, nobody on. Popped up. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2.
Up next for Chicago, shortstop, Tim.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is in the air to right. And this should do it. McCutchen is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's what we've come to expect in these Diamond Dynasty matchups. Managers pulling the strings, putting their guys in the best possible situations to produce, and produce they did here. That was about as entertaining a game as it gets.
22-5 in this one today. Carlos Rodon permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So